Hey guys, today is Tuesday, January the 16th of 2024. What do you think about that snowstorm that hit the south? They almost got me in California, let me tell you. I booked my flight. I actually rebooked it and changed it to the first thing leaving California to make it on time to Nashville before the snowstorm got me. If not, I would have been stuck out there. But yeah, I'm happy I'm home, and I'm happy I'm in front of my computer, the NASA computer, whatever you want to call it. You know, the Tesla, Superdome. But anyway, I'm here. I want to give you a little update, give you my thoughts on natural gas because it's going to be interesting these next 2 months. But without any further delay, let's get into it. As you can see on the monthly, we hit a value area high of around 336 and failed. Pushing back, we're hovering around 295. And look at this volume. I don't know what happened here, but look at this volume right here of the week of the 9th. Somebody was buying big. I mean, we haven't had that volume the week of the 9th since you could say February the 22nd. Nothing has compared. Maybe this was close. What is it, 8-9? August 9th? And you can see that we even pushed higher. But this was massive right here. Anyway, just wanted to kind of point that out. But as you can see, if we zoom in a little closer, value area high, failed it twice. Fail new high. Fail new high. That's what I like to watch. But I thought it was going to at least test it, at least give it a kiss on the lips. But it didn't do that. And now it's pushing lower. Seasonality wise, from the 12th, once you hit the 15, Martin Luther King and all that, it starts getting ugly, going down. That's what seasonality was telling us. If you seen my video, you would have been aware that it starts going down. Point of control from this range would be 266. Line in the sand. Can it go down there? Very possible. Very, very possible. Unless it's going to do one of these things and go up and then test that 364. But very possible. Let's go into the daily and see what we got there. And we got a couple of value area highs. You got the 284 and you got the 290. But the point of control, 257 all the way to 255. Smack in the middle. And then value area low would be your 213. Let's go into the simple glance chart. As you can see on the monthly, we're back on the monthly. Pretty much chop fest. Nothing really excited. Nothing really happened. We just kind of popped and pulled right back in. On the weekly, you notice that we were in the cloud. MACD is still a little positive, but very close to the zero line, so it's kind of risky. Big pop, PPS buy signal. Kissed his linear regression channel. Now it's pulling in. Value area high, so that's where we're hovering around. Maybe now below it. But the key indicator here was this Tom D. Mark sequence number 9 kicked in on what day? On the 12th. And boom! Nat gas got slammed down. MACD crossover negative. The bears are aggressive in regards to volume, but the day is young. Still over the 20 and the 50. This is big support here on the cloud, which is 294. So if it can, stay above 294, it's gonna have a tough time. You're back now in the cloud. You need to get out of the cloud in order to get a momentum to test this 339 and then push higher to get to kiss 364. But this is where it now has to prove itself that it wants to, not go below. And whatever catalyst that is, if it's the winter, the snow, the coldness, or the demand, it needs to get out of the cloud and push higher. But the longer, if it stays below 294, chances are that the February, maybe March low could play out. So I'm watching this like a hawk. This could probably be a nice little area if it pulls in. Let's go into, yeah, nothing's really changed there. Our midpoint chart, as you can see, let's open this up a little more. 317 line in the sand, that's the yearly midpoint. We kissed up here, fail, push back. This is a level here, 286. And there's also one at 256. And obviously, 255, 225. Yep, fail new low, fail new high right here. And then just push back. And then on top of that, from the 15 on, it starts going lower. Talking about the 15, let's look at our calendar. So statistically, Monday is down. Today is the biggest down day. Wednesday is down. So it's like Wednesday's down, and then Thursday is down, but not as much. And then Friday is kind of down, but just more on the flat side of it. So it looks like today is the biggest down day, and they might push it, but not as much. And it kind of like starts diminishing. So it starts making like a, higher step of sell-off. So it's not going to be as aggressive, but today is the big aggressive day. Looking more something like that, where then it's just kind of almost Friday kind of flat. They're not as aggressive, but that's what the statistics are showing. I'm leaning towards February for a possible low. And out of all these dates right here, there's one date I'm really eyeing. I'm giving it 2 days. I give it a wiggle room of 2 days, but it's very narrow, this forecast. And then if that doesn't pan out, March, out of all these dates out here, there's 2 dates I'm watching, and they're next to each other. So let's say if I'm picking the 28th, it's between the 28th and the 29th, or the 27th, 28th. One of those days is going to be probably it, as an example. But it's like very narrow. Yeah, so that's it. So keep watching. The reason why I'm not telling you the dates yet, once I get closer to because I'm doing an experiment. What I'm planning to do is once we get close to that date, or even a day before or on that day, I'm going to say, chances are this could be the day where it could happen. But, it also has to play with us continuing to push lower. My thesis is that we're going to push lower into February, March for a low. But if prices are not going down and they're going up, then the forecast is void. Maybe it's a turning point to the top. I don't know. But I'm kind of leaning, going with the seasonality and everything, that it's kind of more weak between February and March. And that's why I'm leaning on those 2 dates. But, if the seasonality is not playing out and it wants to push, higher because it's just cold and whatever demand is increasing, then that's a different ballgame. Then, it's a turning point, but looking now that, prices are going high. But you have to take out this high, and you at least got to take out 364. Maybe it could be a double top, fail new high from 364. We'll see. Key level to watch will be 304 for this week. If we can regain 304 this week, chances are you're going to test 269, test 252, and extreme will be 234 for a low, or for an extreme, target for this week only. If we could regain 304 and, push higher, obviously you're going to test 339, and then you're going to push even higher to 356 and then 374. 374 meaning you already taken out 364. And that's an extreme to the upside for this week. And you see that the reason why we're bouncing off of here is because of this pivot of 290. So 304 is going to be key level, line in the sand for this week. We already missed the yearly, so this is the weekly. And you can see that we extended over on the daily, which is Tuesday. It's 290. So now it's probably going to test this 303, 304, which is his midpoint. And if it goes up here, and fails, or, you know, it could probably push lower. But if it could regain that, chances are it may want to test 339 and then maybe push back. So that's going to be your range, 339 all the way to 269 with the line in the sand of 304. Yep. And I think that's it. I don't have anything else to cover. So my conclusions for this week, keep an eye on 304. Statistically, all of these days are down days, with today being the biggest day. I wish I would have had time to post this video Sunday or Monday, but I was traveling and I was beat. So this would have been a nice little swing play for people to catch. But this is very important where we at right now, because February and March are big dates that are, you know, that I'm watching, and I'll keep you posted on that. And also, let me see, do I have, you guys remember this mind map? I haven't shown this in a while. I've been updating it, so I got some cycles here weekly. I'm doing the 23, 10-year, and a 5-year in the daily. I got my Elliott wave counts going, sentiment, commitments of trade report. Now we're going sideways. And key dates I'm watching, and we'll probably have to add maybe that October 27th of 364 if it's not taken out or void. And then commercial positions, commercial at 55,002, January the 8th. If they're going to push lower, they need to take out 33, meaning that natural gas is going to start going higher. But if they turn around and they push and kiss 96 and higher, that means natural gas is probably going to be going down. Same thing with large speculators. They need to take out minus 50,659 for natural gas to push higher. But if they turn around and take out minus 120, 259, that means that natural gas is going to be going lower. Seasonality, January, February are down. Percentage wise is down, and seasonalities are down these 2 months. March is positive regards to money, but seasonality could be down too. April, we know that, things, last opportunity, April 3rd, April 4th, starts going higher. That's it for me. I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on natural gas.